we are going to continue working with the showcase. Now, something that we didn't change, if you remember, we eliminate the banner module in here, and we also eliminate the search module. So we will need to go to the grade.css and eliminate all the styles that are going to be affecting that module. Because that module won't exist anymore, we will need to eliminate all that. Let me backspace in here. Then we are going to eliminate all the search. Let me scroll down in here. Okay, now you can leave it if you want, but in my case, because I am not going to be using all this information, it will be better for my CSS style. Let me click Ctrl S, and we are going to continue with the showcase. In this case, if you notice, these are going to be the dimensions. Now, let me go back because the dimensions are going to be 950 times 400. So we will need to change all that. 950, and the height will be 400. We are going to be eliminating, well, you know what, the background will be to white. We are going to be using the white background because if you analyze the image in here, let me right click and preview. If you analyze this image, you are going to be able to see the white background, and you are going to be able to see a shadow effect behind the white background. This shadow down here. Okay, so let me show you. Going back in here, we are going to, let me see, we are going to add a padding 5 pixels semicolon, and let me click Ctrl S, and now we are going to upload the new CSS style. Right click, OK, and we are going to refresh. Did you notice? Now we are going to have all these, and the home page will be just fine. Let me going back in here because we will need to notice. Let me change all these for right now to 0 and 3 more times. Okay, this will be the hexadecimal code because we want to see what we are doing in here, and in this case the white color won't let us see the background. Let me click refresh, and that will be a lot better. Now we are going to click on the F12. Let me go to HTML, body, main wrapper, and showcase. If we eliminate the margin, let me see what we have. You can see in here, okay? So we are going to go and eliminate the top. We are going to write down 0, and well, let me analyze. In this case, let me put the, you know what, 30 pixels. I believe it will be a lot better, but that won't be what we want to accomplish because we want to move the showcase a little bit to the top. But let me see what I can do. Let me go to the image, going here, and then the image. Now if we apply, let's go back in here. If we scroll down in here, you are going to be able to see the showcase and then the image. So we are going to eliminate that. Ctrl S, right click and upload, click OK to replace and refresh. Now we are going to go to the image and change that one to negative 8 pixels, probably 10. It will be a lot better. Now let me check in here the dimensions. We are going to go to the showcase, and this one will be changed to 10, probably 8 pixels. Now let me continue down. You know what, it will be 0, okay? 0 pixels will be fine. Let me check everything. This will be the top, right, bottom. The bottom will be 0, that will be fine. And then you know what, we are going to be eliminating all this, okay? The margin will be eliminated inside the showcase. So we are going to have 0 right there. Then we are going to go back to the image and we are going to change this one to -28. Let me continue. 38. And I believe just a little bit. 30, 40. And analyze again. And yes, well, you know what, we are going to leave that as it is because it is going to be looking just fine. So let me go back negative down here, -40 pixels. Then Control S, and we are going to change now the background color to white. Now what I am going to be using next are going to be CSS3 properties, okay? I believe you don't know these properties, but if you want to learn more about these properties, you can just Google them. And below this video, you are going to be able to see these CSS styles. Now this box shadow, it is going to add the shadow in here, as you can see. This shadow in here, okay? And then the box radius, this one in here, will actually change the corners. Well, we are going to be able to have round corners with that specific property, okay? So let me show you. Control S, and we are going to right click and upload, and notice what will happen with the corners and with the white background, which in this case it is going to get a shadow. Let me click refresh. Did you notice? Now we are going to have this nice looking showcase in here. It will be really simple, okay? It won't be that much, but believe me, this small modification, it is going to make the difference when you create this showcase. So for this video, that will be it, and on the next video we are going to be creating these candies on the right and on the left, not on the right. In here this will be the left and on the right, and then we are going to be inserting this learn more image in here, okay? So let's go ahead and move on.